Hi there folks, my name is NovaWing24 and welcome back to another interview here at Flight Sim Expo 2024, and we are here today with Nicki from Honeycomb. Welcome Nicki, it is great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, I appreciate it.
It is really exciting to see you here. Now I guess probably before we get started on a few things, there's a lot of things going on in the community. There's a lot of stories out there, a lot of misconceptions. I mean, is there anything that you want to say to the viewers about what you can say?
Yeah, so I mean, it's been a roller coaster ride, to be honest. It's been where I felt close to a goal line, where figuring out how to get all the assets back so I can continue, Honeycomb as I intended, and then 2 steps back. But at this point, well, let me take a step back and say, at one point I realized that this was not a task that I could do by myself. It's just not my area of expertise. But I was lucky enough that a law firm specializing in mergers, acquisition. They did scuff gaming with Corsair, so they do, and an absolute superstar of an attorney, and he's been basically taking over the negotiations, working with financial partners and so on. And right now, we are really, really close to the goal line. We have the terms has been agreed with my former partner for acquiring their assets in Honeycomb. Yep. We are far along in negotiation with a financial partner. Yep. And next step is signing a term sheet. Yep. The signing of the term sheet will enable signing of a letter of intent for the snakebite to sell. Okay. Then there's only due diligence, and where I don't think there's any skeletons in the closet other than what has been already
what's already out there in the community.
So and then snakebite confirmed this week that they are shipping all the pre-orders that they sold to.
Yeah, because that's obviously been a big concern of the community is people that put the money in and also like what's happening to the orders. So they are going to start seeing those orders now.
It's been a big concern of mine, but it was like a situation where I really wanted to do something, but first of all, it was not my shop that sold it. Yep. I didn't get any of the payments for it. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to start pointing fingers and stuff like that, so I want to detail, but it was in a situation where I had no legal way of really doing stuff, and since I had never taken any money out of Honeycomb other than a salary, because I wanted to put it into investment, and then I didn't have like a savings where I could go, all right, I'll manufacture them and do it for free. Yeah. So it was like, I just didn't have out, but now it looks like I don't have to. So they said, I've seen the actual boxes, pictures from the factory, so I know they're there. I've been told by reliable sources that they're FedExing the products out next week.
Next week. So next week. So by the time this video goes live, folks, then some of you will hopefully should have already received your pedals.
And this is what I can do. All my tech support experts, the high-end tech support guys, all the technical experts from my team, they're all sticking with me. They're all working with me, for me. We're a team. I don't like that saying for, but so anything after they get that product delivered, if there's anything, they deal with me. Okay. It's like I don't. That's whether they bought it. I just couldn't do anything about what's done there. But what I can do is provide the customer service, and if anything breaks, I'll take care of that too. I don't care if they sold it or not. It's Honeycomb's my baby, right?
No, well,
yeah, I'll take care of it.
I mean, I remember seeing you speak at many of these events and the passion that you've had. So I can only imagine how painful it would have been for you, sort of going through this roller coaster that we've been on.
It's been nuts, right? Because it's been ups where it's like, yes, we can do this, and then day after it's like, oh no, there's something else. I know I'm not a great communicator with this, but it's also been kind of like I haven't been able to do, because it's like if I tell something and then the next week I go, oh no, sorry, that didn't work out, and so I apologize that I haven't been, but there's like I wasn't sure that what was going to happen, and on top of that, I really didn't want to say publicly my strategy necessarily because I have an adversary in this. Well, yes, we're trying to figure it out, but we're on opposite sides of things, right?
Yeah.
So, but all that will change once the ink is dry.
Now, obviously, you said that the Charlie pedals are starting to ship now. In fact, you've actually brought some here with you to the show.
Yes. So, without going into too much details, my former partner is the factory that we did the development with will not work with him ever again.
Okay.
But they're my partners, so what I have manufactured, without getting wrong, is completely original, designed as I designed it, and I've not tried it yet, or taking it apart and what they've done. But as far as I understand and the information I have, it is 95% identical. So I just hope that it's the same. But if not, then once the product is delivered, I can take care of people. It's just that part.
It's just getting it out there.
Yeah. So everything I wrote in my statement, I stand by, and I will hold my promise 100%. But now people are getting them.
And that's a good result.
Oh, and if I may, if people do want to support me in my effort to get it back, then we do have the Charlie available on honeycombsim.com.
Yeah.
Slightly different than the other side. As I said, we had 10 units that we brought for the show that for people that wanted it right now.
Yep.
But we also have our first production at the factory ready, and we're shipping them directly from factory. It costs a little bit more, but we're taking a big cut of that payment actually out of our profit. And because of what has transpired, we're not charging anybody until there's a tracking number and shipping confirmed.
So they can put their order in, but they won't actually be charged until the tracking.
Until Shopify has a confirmed tracking number, no credit cards will be charged. But
that is a huge move. Like that really is. Like that, and honestly, I think it's a great move to help build our customer confidence back up, because obviously I'm the first to win, folks. For those who watch me stream, you know that I love my Honeycomb products, and I've always been a big supporter, but it's been obviously challenging as well. So that's a great step for you.
No, I look, while that thing was out of my hand and I didn't take that money, there's definitely blame to be put on my shoulders. I'm not saying, it's all them. So, and also, even though not my transactions on, there's a shadow hanging over me because of it, because I am Honeycomb, right?
Yeah.
And so being sensitive to that is why I said, no, we're definitely, as you said, with the consumer confidence, we're not charging anybody until Shopify has that tracking number. Then it releases. That's the guarantee that third party ensures that it does. And I have to even though there was no wrongdoing. I mean, from a deliberately wrongdoing from my end, I still have to prove the integrity of Honeycomb again. This is a small first step.
And you know what, I do want to say, thank you for not only for those efforts and making sure that the Honeycomb, the Charlie products are going out to the people who've ordered them, but offering now for those who buy them new, they won't be charged until the shipping there. I think it's a great step. And again, just thank you very much for coming on and talking with us today, because I think it's a great step.
Oh, absolutely. And by the way, so just make sure that is on the honeycombsim.com side.
Yep.
The old side that's out of my control. So
no worries. Yeah, folks, we'll make sure that we put the link in the description in the video down below if you're interested in checking it out and going from there. So,
and may I just say, through all these roller coaster rides, if it wasn't for the community here and online that has just shown great passion, sent me jars of homemade honey and
people, we're here to support each other. We're here to support each other.
That's been my Red Bull to keep the energy going. So thank you, really from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, and also the people that has been very critical. I understand it hurts, even though but because so I understand you, and I set up an email that's called Ask Nicki at honeycombsim.com. don't ask me about delivery dates and stuff like that. But if you have a question, anything about what's going on, anything about products, anything that you think would, everything that I get fed on product idea is trying to be integrated as much as it can. So anything, just email me, ask Nicki at honeycombsyn.com. I will get to you. I don't know how many is going to do that, but I will. I promise.
I think your inbox is going to get very, very big very quickly. I think
that's great. That means people care.
Yep. No, that's absolutely true. Look, again, I want to say a huge thank you. Thank you very much for coming on, Nicki. Folks, so thanks very much for joining for this interview. It's great to hear the future seems bright for Honeycomb. So there we go. All right, folks, thanks very much for joining us. Take care. Safe skies all. See you on the next interview. Bye for now.